Hey, beautiful people. I'm Savy from BeautyBeyondYourHead.com, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Beauty Beyond Your Head TV.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, if I told you.
Now, I'm supposed to be getting myself together for work, right? My ass is still in the bed. Don't judge me. It's a snow day. I'm trying to take it all in. I'm hoping my supervisor can call me and say we close. But likely that's not going to happen. I'm just going to get myself together and get all glammed up and all that. Listen, I got what I'm wearing for the day, and we're gonna call it a day out this motherfucker. And I don't feel like it. Jayla Majette, and I think she's Jayla O'Neal. She's married now. So, okay, let me give you the backstory. I years ago, maybe 2 years ago, decided that I wanted a Brazilian butt lift. And then I gave up the notion, like, no, I'm gonna just work out, I'm gonna get my life in order, I'm gonna eat right. My boyfriend is a health nut. Do you understand? When I tell you that this man eats so well and he works out almost every day, and he's particular about what he eats, how much sugar he consumes, he drinks a lot of water, and I prayed for these specific things and I made, but the concept was really good. The actual thing is something totally different because he be on it, and I just be like, I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna start tomorrow. You know, training your mind is, some people have the discipline and they can do it. Training your mind is an extremely powerful thing. I've realized that you have to be willing. It doesn't matter what the information is. You have to be willing to receive the information. Things that we want and that we like, we tend to remember faster. That songs, certain food you'll crave because it sends off certain signals in the brain. I'm struggling over this bitch with this exercise and this eating right. But I know that it's something that I have to do. I am 216 pounds. So I am beyond the overweight point. You know, I'm technically obese, technically. Now, I carry the weight decently, but my stomach is huge. And I've always had really big thighs. Like my thighs, yeah. And my legs with some heels on. Like, yes, come through. But my butt is square. Do you understand? My butt is extremely square. So my weight height proportion, I'm too big, and then my stomach is huge and my butt is extremely square. So, health wise, I'm in a dangerous place. I need to get some of this weight off of me. Um, so I've been doing a lot of research on Real Self. I told my boyfriend, he has to. I want a Brazilian butt lift. Like, I want one. You know, and so we've talked about it, and he feels like I should work out. I should work out, and I'm like, I will, but I need a jump start. Like, I'm sorry, I need a jump start. I do not feel that I'm going to be able to get the weight off of me. I'm 33 years old. Substantially, and even if I do, my butt is still going to be square. Now, you can get your muscles in order. I can tighten, tone, and firm. That is not going to change the fat content on my butt. I'm not going to be able to work out and get no fat on my butt. Now, I can get some of this fat off my stomach, but I'm not going to be able to get no fat back there on my butt. The way I'm built is the way I'm built. I found Jayla, and I've been watching her channel. And my first interaction with her channel was when she was filming her getting herself together to leave. I think she's in China or Japan, and coming back to the States to start the process. And then I found that it was this whole community on YouTube of people talking about their experience with a Brazilian butt lift. So, Dr. Fisher. Now, I had heard Dr. Fisher's name a gazillion times. A gazillion times. From the people in Miami who have dealt with Dr. Hassan, and there's another doctor that they name. And Dr. Fisher's name comes up all the time, but I had never really looked at Dr. Fisher's work because I was interested in trying to go to the Dominican Republic because I'm like, I want a Brazilian butt lift, a tummy tuck, muscle repair, because again, my stomach is huge. And so I'm like, I want more for my money. But then I'm seeing a lot of people were saying they've had bad experiences. Nobody over there hardly speaks English, and some people go over and they come back fine. I don't know if I want to leave the country talking about some work. I have 3 children. I don't think it's a good idea. So, health wise, for me, I am interested in the Brazilian butt lift because I need a jump start. I don't have to have the biggest ass in the world. That's not what I'm after, honestly. I want it to be proportionate to my body, but I also want this fat off my stomach. Like, I'm interested in entering the contest and becoming an official dog for health's sake. Let's say I'm picked. Dr. Fisher, Jayla, get the fat off my stomach. You don't have to do nothing to my butt. Of course, that would be ideal. Take the fat from my stomach and put it on my butt. But for health reasons, they say people who have the fat gathered in their stomach, they're more prone to heart attack. I'm always stressed out. Like I need something in my life, a boost. I don't mind going to the gym, and tightening and toning. That's not the issue. It is the jump start, you know. Of course, in about a year, I probably will lose some of this weight, give or take. But the fat around my stomach at my age is the hardest thing to get rid of, and I know that is why cosmetic surgery is so popular. You know, certain things for some people genetically just not gonna happen, and so that is why I am trying to enter this contest, and I'm hoping that I can become a fisher doll because I would love to look in the mirror. I always tell people I want to be my old self, but I've realized who I used to be won't work for where I am in my life at this point. So I'm ever changing, but I want to be able to look into the mirror, and I've always looked back there and I always grab my fat and I feel like if I could just get rid of my stomach. But my butt is so square. I really think that I would be a great candidate for transformation for before and after. So that's basically it for health reasons. I would Words don't describe what this procedure would do for me as far as kickstarting um, my health journey. Definitely, even if we can't get all of it off, because I believe we can only take a certain amount of fat as far as blood and things like that off the body at one time. If I could get some of this, I know it's at least 15 pounds of fat on my stomach alone. I know that. I love to be a aficionado. I think that when it comes to having specific candidates and meeting certain criteria, I think that I would be a great candidate. A nice vacation wouldn't help. I've never been on a plane. So that's basically it for this video. Tell me guys what you think. Um, and Dr. Fisher, pick me.